Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology screens, and our cardboard PC Kingdom. Cut out. All right, so I'm over here. I've got requests for some testing on our other one. I deleted the other one because, again, I got to keep this straight to testing. We already know what we're capable of doing. We're going to keep it straight to testing. Let me get this straight right here. So we're using our new technology. This is a new form of gain, which we call our ILEG gain. And the technology it's applied to is our, sorry, I remember the name for this, quantum. This is the quantum black. I hate to stand so much. This is the quantum black star. So we're doing a demonstration at 1,000 lumens. Let me get this in there because I want to make sure we get this shot in here. I got a request from, come on, man. I got a request from some investors that are interested in seeing this technology, and they saw the 1,000 lumens, so you've got to do that again. So we're in here doing it again. 1,000 lumens. Now we're using something called a halo system. The halo system is built-in light around the screen. Like I said, most demonstrations you'll see, they do not have the lighting near the screen because that would cause the screen to wash out. This technology can absorb so much light that we can literally have light in the screen. So we're going to be building a much bigger version of this one. It's going to be a 100-inch. It's going to have double the amount of lights, and it's going to have a special coating on the inside. It's a high fluorescent white that actually enhances the white levels that are actually being wrapped around the screen to make the lights even brighter. From here to here. There we go. I'm happy with that. So when we do these tests, you have to do them with the 1,000 lumen projector, which helps. Lower lumens the better. Good distance throw. And you have to do a white surface versus your screen. You want to make sure your screen's going to come up dark, discoloration, or any other problems that may pop up. Because the last thing you go through is that nonsense. So all products must be tested. We're doing this on a 40 showing meters. We're on the floor. I got this thing. I don't know what it is about this camera stand, but stuff, cables and stuff get right behind it. All right, see my cat over in the corner. That's Taco. More Taco's toys. All right, so you can see meter, it's canceled out. Take my hand in front of meter. Meter reads. Hand off. Meter does not read. Turn meter off. Turn meter back on again. Put my hand in front of meter. Meter reads again. Meter does not read. The reason why is because we're in a commercial environment and we have a ton of lighting in the environment that cancels out our meters. That's why the meters won't read in here. We get the same reaction if we go outside with them. They do the same thing. They don't read. They won't pick up. So that's how much light we have in here. Where's the mouse for this? Get over here. Now, as I said before, all our products are tested. All our products carry a batch number verification, which means all products are tested before shipped off to the customer. And also, too, this product, all our products from now on, carry a $1 million, $500,000 arbitration policy. So what that is basically simple and plain. If they catch you, or we catch you, or whoever catches you, on YouTube, posting demonstrations saying that you have the product, whatever, making things up as you go along, you get a document will be sent to you. And I explained to you before about these documents. When the document gets there, it gives you the ability to back up what you say. That's what it's for. It's not a lawsuit. Lawsuits are different. When they come out, someone's telling you to sue for this much money. That's what that means. This gives you the ability to back up whatever claim you're making. So we go before an arbitrator, we go into a courtroom, and you have to prove that my technology did exactly as you said it did. If you can't back that up, product is not working, mind you, you're going to have to go through a batch number verification, which means show your product was fully tested, multiple testing before you can even get your hands on the product, so show that it was fully tested, and then we can request a ship back for the item. But if you refuse to do any of those, then you get that special letter. Now, when that special letter gets there, keep in mind, these are depending on what you've done. If you've gone on YouTube and you've splattered some nasty things else about true, then what's going to follow behind that will be a $2 million lawsuit. And a $2 million lawsuit is a forced lawsuit. A process server will come to your door and serve you when it comes by certified mail. And in that one, basically, your criminal charges will be filed for fraud against our business. Now, the other one is basically, if you want to go on YouTube and want to talk trash, and, you know, people like to do that, That's what that letter is for. Back up what you claim that you think our product is, and we'll just see you in court. That's all. So it's very simple and plain. All right. So as you can see, 1,000 lumens. Distance from our projector from here, right next to our projector. We're using our Sony VPL CS4 projector at 1,000 lumens, 600 by 800, 720p SVGA projector. We call her Old Faithful. She does not have HDMI ports. She just used an adapter to run this right now for PC. I don't know her age, but I do know she doesn't do 16 notch. She doesn't do the 4.3. That's it. So as you can see, at a distance throw with all the lighting we have in the environment, we are not operating at 1,000 lumens. That'd be virtually impossible for any projector to start at 1,000 and 1,000. Not going to happen. Okay, let's get some of the white levels in here. Let's go over to 4K snow screensavers. Try her again. 4K snow screensavers. Here we go. Now, the screen paint we have here, like I said, it is our Quantum Black Star. We're going to be having this available in 1 gallons. We're going to have it available in 32s and 24s. Let me see. Spray on application, of course, easy roll on application. We'll be doing some paint down demonstrations, 1 coat and finish, drying time as we do paint, dry, and screen. I do have certifieds coming through. So we have certifieds coming as the big boy screens coming in to show the comparison of our technology versus theirs. I am going to be picking up ultra short throw samples too on top of that, because we do have ultra short throws in here also. Now on the specification sheet, I like to put down we operate at 1,000 lumens. This is why we do these demonstrations right here with these projectors. That's why I want to tell you, when you're doing demonstrations, you have to have multiple projectors to do this. And it helps if you're in fully lit commercial environments. This really helps your screen out by a lot. Because again, if you can operate in here, the average homeowner is never going to be using this much light. But just in case, if you're going to be selling to commercial, they are. So you're good either way. Now, as you can see, we got the screen's actually maintaining. It's not coming up dark. The screen is unwatchable, because that's what we don't want. "4K snow screensavers." That's why we can't express enough that all our screen paints are tested this way. So that way, if we ever get an individual pops up and says, "Hey, look, his product came out so dark I can't see it," we can literally do this in a courtroom with no problem. So everything you see me do here, I have to do every single day on every set, every place I go. You have to do this, and even in a courtroom, I have to do this. Right now, as it stands, this has the most powerful gain besides the ATAC that can absorb sunlight. Now, for those who don't agree, it has the most power. Show me something, please, because I've been asking that for years, and we still haven't gotten anything yet. I'm still getting this same old demonstration of these dark environments. Putting a little halo flashlight over top of your screen is not equal to what we're doing here. You see how bright that system is? This is the same kind of lighting we use for basically for deep tanks. We use for fish tanks, but the size of the screens we have in here right now being built. So you're going to have to be to operate on multiple level projectors, not just ultra short those because you're too close to the screen, multiple projectors. And you're going to have to show the difference between your product versus certified versus white screens, gray screens, and you're going to do this on multiple commercial environments. Now, if you're not prepared to take on that kind of workload, then I would advise you stay in your backyard. I've seen y'all game before on y'all screens. It's absolutely horrible. Worst things I've ever seen. The problem is that people have gotten lazy and they follow their tradition. Now, the traditional screens, the big boy screens, they're making their money. They're happy with it. They're giddy. They're good. But when people try to copy their what they do, they have a different type of screen. They have a different surface screen. A gunmetal screen, the ones that they have, it's completely different category of technology. a gray screen, if you're trying to make a gray screen and you're thinking you're going to be able to compete on any levels, no, you already started the door with an outdated product. It was outdated at least 10 years ago. It doesn't do anything at all, period. Right now, if I got to pull a star field in here, what chance do I have of the gray screen or white screen reading the star field in this environment? When we get the projector mapping attached, I showed you in projector mapping, a white gray screen can't read a black level. Off projector mapping, I can literally project black and write it into the screen. It won't read it. So what good is it? It won't work. People are bent on that. So guess what? I'm another contract's being drawn up. So under this contract will be $1 million. Let's see what you work well in the backup. Can you walk into a courtroom and prove at 100% that your gray screen can read an infinity 1 contrast level in a fully lit environment at 100% black star field? The reason why we're doing this is because it cuts down on the nonsense. People coming and making these false accusations cuts down on that. So how many people are going to sign that? I don't think anyone's going to sign it. You know why? Because they can't do it. That's why. There you go. Because you can't do it. Unless you got money to waste, and you're just like wasting everybody's time at the end of the day. Maybe that's it. Well, oh shoot, come back here. As I said before, you know, the minute you strap a shopping cart onto it, you know, you're going to have to back it up. Because the minute you strap a shopping cart onto it, it becomes consumer fraud. Back your stuff up. Same speech I have here is the same thing I have out there on the site. Repeat the same thing. Repeat the same thing when I got investors that come in. And even the investors knows, I ain't got to tell them, they already know. We're not investing in anything today. This is true. Somebody told you that machine that can turn water into gold. Would you drop millions of dollars into that without seeing any form of data, any form of results, anything, nothing at all, just out of mouth? Someone just walks up to you and says, hey, look, I've got this investment. You give me $10 million, I'll show you a machine that can turn water into gold. Because if that's the case, I don't know how you became successful and rich in the first place. So you have to back that up. And they'll be like, you know what? That's the most craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life, but I'm willing to take a gamble on this. How about this? How about you swing past my office? You bring this machine with you that does this. We'll sign an NDA, so it's just between me and you, and nobody else can talk about this. That ensures you that you're not going to get ripped off. And you come and show me this machine actually doing this. And if it does what I think it does, you're an extremely rich man. Chances are that person never shows up at all, because it doesn't exist at all, period. Lights out. So the theory behind black screens, as I said before, black screens are supposed to have extremely difficult times being able to read high white levels in a fully lit environment. So that's why they prefer to do the demonstrations mostly in the dark. Our technology doesn't have that issue. We have something called a heightener technology, and heightener allows our screens to be able to pull up the same white levels, much like the AG47 that can actually turn a white surface itself gray. Silvers do that. They have that capability. We saw the demonstration on the silver technology we produced. It turns white screen into gray screen dark, and it's mind. When we go in front of the camera, that screen is literally darker than those screens, and yet it can pull a higher white level than they can. I'm going to be showing it off at a show too, by the way. Okay, let's get some colors in here. Let's get a slow color changer. I gotta look at this slow color changer. What is that? Slow color changer. There we go. Alright, see how colors maintain for the environment 1000 projector. Keep in mind, we do not calibrate our machines in any way whatsoever. I consider that to be cheating. Especially when someone's doing a demonstration on a calibrated machine. Your machine's not calibrated, there is a slight difference, it really is. So when they're using calibrated machines, they're actually boosting their color levels and contrast levels. You're not actually getting what you think you're getting. That's why I don't prefer to use calibrated ever. That's product works, you don't need it. So as you see, as the screen says, randomly go through colors. You have to do this all tests with all products. You can see that even with the halo system, that the screen is absorbing the light and maintaining its color at the same time. This is one of the biggest problems screens have. When you turn lights on, they wash out completely. Now, I think price point of what we're going to try to do for this, we're going to probably try to keep from a gallon, 32, and 24 under the $600 mark. Mind you, at one point, this was supposed to be for companies only, so it was being designed for. It's interesting how we tell people about the mind. You didn't see the halo system yet. We didn't show you that. We didn't tell you it had that capability. That abbreviation that kept popping up over and over again, that was this stuff right here. We didn't tell you that yet. But it was actually going to be engineered for company contracts only. Now it's for customers. Customers can get access to it. And the price for companies, because they'll pay the money for it, is only around $700 and $27 for a gallon of it. My investors want more. They know it can get a lot more for it. We're going to keep all of it under the $600 mark. Now, before we go down that road, we have to do certify, which means Screen Innovation. We have to get a couple sample sheets from them, of course. Elite Screens Dark Star 9, which I like. I like all those screens. Well, I'm choosing the best of the best. Out of all the certifieds I've had, those would be the 3 best screens I like the most. Daylight screen, which we have right now, that screen's actually a beautiful screen too. Let me tell you something. One thing, when people sit there and say at the end of the day about the gunmetal technology, it does what it's designed to do. It's a very good technology. That's why I like to use. Like I'm testing against it. I watched the Black Diamond in the garage pick up at 50 lumens next to a gray screen. It destroyed the gray screen easily. So they get what they pay for when it comes to that technology. But on our hand, our technology is far better because even though they're gunmetal, they can't read that black level. That black level is extremely important. Now we have technology with lighter screens that have something called contrast shifting technology. It's in the demonstration, and that stuff is quite fascinating. We're going to have a screen of a different color. It can shift to an ultra black. Now if we were to stick it next to a screen that's actually black, it can't pick up the same contrast level as the other one, but it can shift. And that's going to be an actual physical screen. We're just trying to figure out what's thing to when we start selling them. So that's going to be coming up pretty soon too also. So anything you see, you don't see anymore, it's because we're researching what to do with it. Like, where are we going to go with this? What surface are we going to put it on? Mind you, the surface makes and breaks the screen. Because if you put it on a surface that it's expensive to ship, then it makes it hard for us to ship the screen out. We got to figure out what to put it on. Starfield screensaver. And she's not listening. Let's try her again. Starfield screensaver. All right, let's pop over the microphones. You didn't hear it? I'm right next to you. Starfield screensaver. There we go. So, hardest thing to pull up in your environment will be your contrast level. That would be the nightmares. And the reason why is because I watch a lot of demonstrations on people showing off contrast in super dark environments. And still try to give you the belief that you're going to actually pull up a contrast level off that screen. You won't read. That's an Infinity one. They read 100% black. Oh, sorry. This one's actually upgraded. This is what we call our new legendary Infinity 2 black technology. Much more advanced. But anyway, as I said before, you'll see a lot of demonstrations involving, even with the woman with the black, very dark environments. Projectors with insane high amount of contrast levels to try to fix the problem that the screen can't seem to be able to produce. I would love for one person with that, one person did do it. Actually, it was one YouTuber that did it. Took the P2 projector, put it in a full lit environment, and it didn't pick up correctly. Because it can't read the contrast level. It doesn't work that way. Just because you have a projector with a high contrast doesn't mean it's going to work. The screen has to marry with it. Somebody actually did do it. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post this video on our one of our on our website. The Crystal Ridge is being converted to an information page. So companies want to start basically paying us to put their companies on that page because the Crystal Ridge has been around for a very long time, over 10 years. That gets a lot of traffic. I'm going to turn it into an information page. Anything we stick on that blacklist, it goes everywhere. It goes overseas, it goes everywhere. Anything we put on that site goes everywhere. We got a lot of how-tos and do-it-yourself. We got a trash projector thing. We do a test on projectors we don't support and why we don't support them. Why you stay away from them. All right, let me see what we got going on here. We got a bird feeder coming up. Now, where's the mouse to my unit? Way over here. One thing about having a wireless mouse. Okay, let me see. 8K desired nature 8K, 4K demonstration TV. You don't have to look that far for that one. Oh, I like this one right here. This is a good one. Let's try it again. 8K. Oh shoot! No. You're backwards. You're definitely backwards. That's why I brought that up. You're definitely behind that. Okay, try it again. 8K desired nature 8K, 4K demonstration TV. I think she butchered. Let's try her again. 8K demonstration 8K, 8K TV demonstration 4K. Let's see if we got it. Yep. No. She's still fighting me. Why are you fighting this? Why? The demonstration for that thing is very difficult to bring up because of the keywords that sits within that name. Makes it very difficult to bring it up. They have great demonstrations. It's just really a bit of a nightmare to bring it up. Let's try her again. One more time. 8K demonstrations. Demonstrations 8K. Oh, now I know where you messed up at. You definitely messed up. Oh yeah, she's reading that perfectly fine when I'm talking. Definitely freaking up. I know what you messed up on. Hold on for a minute. 8K desired nature 8K, 4K demonstration TV. I think we got butchered. We should have got it. I forgot to put down desired nature. If we can't get it, we'll move on. It's not a big thing. It's just a woman with the black makeup. That's all. We really don't need it in the demonstration. I would like to have it. It would be nice, but you know, at the mercy of freaking AI. But there wants to get. Let's see what we got. Man, I feel like I'm calling out a command for an airstrike right now. Literally. Let's see if we say it slower to her. Maybe she'll pick it up. 8K desired nature 8K, 4K demonstration TV. Come on now. What's that right there? Looks nice. I know you're in there. That one. Sometimes you feel like just AI is just being a jerk, and just for some strange reason it just does not want to work. Oh, I'm going to be terrified when this stuff starts speaking back to you. Oh, my goodness. Never struggled on this, but I have to struggle on this one to get this one video to pop up. Now, if people make that video, you may want to change that name. That name is a nightmare to get around. Nope. If you put down 8K desired nature, I don't know why. For some reason, it brings up an assault rifles. I don't know why. If you bring up and ask for desired nature, it brings up nature from Alaska. Really hard to get that to work. Alright. Let's try it this way, since you don't want to listen to that command. Desired nature, AK desired nature, TV. There we go. Got it. You got to play with it. You won't get it. It's a very interesting. Look up videos. Stay on here a bit. The pain in the neck getting on this thing. There we go. Sheesh, man. But I was calling out command codes for a freaking airstrike at one point. We need a freaking airstrike at Roger 0 Papa Gator Motel 6. Jeez, it's a very headache going out. Yeah, you put down 8K, even if you're saying 8K, pulls up an assault rifle. Put down 8K desired nature, it brings up, it skips the entire 8K and brings up just desired nature. Nature, that's all it brings up. So you have to say it, you have to pull Yoda, you have to say it forward and backwards, then put down TV and whatever, and it brings it up. It's a headache. But they have good demonstrations on here. And yes, we left the mouse over there. So it shows you how we can read that contrast level quite nicely, which is needed. Contrast is extremely important. Now, when we got these new Halo systems, I'm going to start working on pretty soon. These are core units. We need these for people that I got a couple of people going to be showing off our technology in expos. So, with that being said, we're going to be hooking up their Halo systems so they can show off our technology with this bombing light around it. It's a fantastic way to show up the ad tech too, because we'll have lights around the screen. People have lights all outside their screens and stuff like that, you know, for the window advertisements and stuff like that. Now the two giant walls you see behind here, they're screens. So that's what they're being built for. That technology is about to be all over this. And this technology does more than just your movies and all that stuff. This has also little perks in it, which if you remember the specification in, you'll see one there for holograms. You'll see one for interactive technology, which you ordered the projector and got the Epson interactive software and machine in there for you to be able to track things. And it also has projector mapping capabilities, which both of these are going to be used to draw and have some fun with. So it does a lot more than that. Ceiling applications, as you can see, it can draw on a ton of light, so your ceiling lights won't even affect that thing. There's fantastic. We're using them for businesses. People use them in libraries, anywhere they want to produce a screen to the top of the ceiling, but most of all, dedicated theater room setups. Because again, you don't have to go out and spend the money for a $10,000 to $20,000 star system to put in that doesn't really show nothing but a bunch of stars moving around. The entire galaxy in there. You can put yourself under the ocean if you want. Also, too, the application we coded to floors. Like these mats right here, we can walk over it again and again and again, and they do not crack or peel. Fully weatherproof, ultra short throw compatible. And this stuff is pretty amazing. You can spray it on, roll on, one code application, no complicated instructions. You should be able, when you do a demonstration, you should be able to paint, dry, and display all in one hit. OLED demonstrations. So halo system for this unit is quite big. This is a huge freaking screen setup. So we have a wraparound halo system for this one too. The new screens we're developing, that gain you're seeing right there, they all have it. Even the gunmetal that's being ported back over to our site, because we won't be selling the gunmetal anymore on the Chriswood site, because it's going to be all synchronized into one name for one company. Domain names are going to be changing very soon. That technology is going to be embedded on our new site, and the new gunmetal will be incorporated, will actually be involved with this new technology. It'll carry that gain. Everything will carry that gain. And anytime you see us on site, anywhere, and you see my people on site, they'll have a halo system on their screen. It's actually a requirement to always show the halo system, because that's what that gain is designed to do. It's designed to turn light into energy. Now, like I said, for anyone who feels that what I'm saying is not true, and I'm showing you right to your face, not to your face, but standing right here, you don't have no problem signing that contract, right? Look, when I go on shows and stuff like that, I'm going to talk about this contract all the time. Yeah, we basically dare anyone sign one of our contracts to say our product doesn't work. Now we put so much hype on this contract. When you say it, people are expecting for you to sign it now. If you don't sign it, then they're going to call you what you are. You don't want that kind of publicity. With the red levels, 1,000 lumens. No washout, no tan, no discoloration, nothing. One of the things I notice when I see screens trying to show off reds and blues, that kind of ashy look comes up on the screen. Well, soon we're going to be getting ready for our panel systems. Panel systems are interesting too. They're the ones that sit on the desk and operate at 50 lumens. And those will be at trade shows, by the way. And then we got a new table technology coming out that allows us to wrap around the table and we code it in this technology, or a special kind of technology, not so much this. We have different applications for this, for different things we want to use, but I do want to get into the field of basically advertising at expos, because again, what better way to basically show off our technology on so many levels? We can be there for everything. Instead of being there saying, okay, we have an expo just for home theater, that means we can only be there for home theater. But if we develop the technology for other expos to be able to display their products better, we can be anywhere at any given time. I can be at wedding expos, expos for fishing, expos for anything, flowers, whatever. We're there. Because you know why? We developed the technology that allows their screens and whatever they're showing off their products to show better. There you go. Then we get full coverage anywhere, even if it has nothing to do with home theater. And some of these big people in here who have setups, even the small ones, okay, I'll hand them out something. Why not? Because sometimes it's not fair, but sometimes you have to be on the top level to get the perks. No, we're giving it to anybody at the end of the day. And we feel that, you know, if they want to step up, they can get it and they can get it. The whole object is you can get the technology for free, but you advertise for it. So we got 4 people already on board. They're going to put the banner where our stuff is at, showing off our technology, and they're going to show up theirs. And on top of that, and that cut, which means basically if they sell a couple of those, which you have with no problem, they get a percentage of that. Unfair at the end of the day, not greedy. Even though we gave you the technology for free, we still give you a percentage of that. That's why we have people coming on board saying, hey, what can I need to do to be able to sell your product? I'm even going to send a couple of these out to Best Buy. When you get the full screen done, all this done in here, and we got one coming that's all black. We're going to put that whole halo system back on, so it's very high-tech professional. I'm going to send it over to Best Buy. Let them put one on display. Can't buy it, but it's going to be on display. That'll be the AdTech, or black AdTech, coming out pretty soon. That's when you can sit behind a projector, in front of a projector, and hide the big, bulky project images just push right through. Ooh, that thing is eye candy. On some levels, it's not even fun. Smoke glass with our technology sprayed into it, and basically has a slight little groove that goes around the screen. It's white light. They're gorgeous. That screen is gorgeous. Yep, I'll put one over in Best Buy. Now, I already have a promoter. I paid someone basically who's going to be promoting our technology, get everywhere it needs to be at. I got to contact a couple of restaurants too, because I was in there eating over there, and their screens weren't even there. They didn't even exist, and send them over this demonstration. See, if you can get a screen to absorb through a halo system and a 40 lit environment, such like we have in here, the world is yours. It's definitely yours. Anybody right now that's sitting in front of a bar right now, and you're looking at the screens they have in there, you walk in there, it's a washed out screen, fully high-powered projector. This would kill the screen in a minute. But we can show them we can do that to a white surface, and we can put an image with that much light. It's an automatic sale. Anyone doing business with us, contracts with us, we're going to make a lot of money this year. And the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. Ugh. That's pretty good juice. Potato chips. Potato chips. Stop eating so much junk food. What do you got for time? We're good? We're good for time. Take lights out. Some guys can do it. I'm going to be in the dark anyway. It doesn't make a difference. We got a lot. Lights back on. Red doesn't change or anything. It stays the same. All right, let's dance victory dance. Look at the black contrast go up in the background. Look at the light. If you look at the light, my buddy said, one thing he was looking at the video, the light when it's firing off, the screen absorbs it. Look at it from corner to corner, because that's how that license is put on. It's put on from corner to corner. It looks like it's part of the screen, doesn't it? It absorbs that much light. This is going to be a beaut for ultra short. This is going to be easy for ultra short throw. And we're at 10 feet back on this one. We're 13 feet at the other one. That's why we're making the screen bigger, so we bring the other one farther back. And your ultra short is going to sit a foot on this thing. That's a cakewalk for this technology. Let me do this one short. Tron 4K demonstration. Dark contrast in these too. You can watch movies, anything you want. That's the whole purpose of all our technology. Who the heck is stuck in the dark? You don't have to be. I literally get this conversation sometimes when I'm talking to somebody and they're saying, well, my wife doesn't want to turn the living room into a cave. Of course you know, she decorated it. Why would you want to turn the living room into a cave or your projection set up? That's why she's going to advise you to get a TV. Because again, she don't want to be in the dark. She likes to sit in the living room and read a book and, whatever she wants to do. Nobody wants to be stuck in the dark all day. Now, if you're all going to sit there and watch a movie together, that'd be fantastic, you know what I mean? All sitting there, watch a movie, that'd be nice. And you can watch a movie with a halo system wrapped around if you wanted to. But you have options now. You want to have the lights on, she wants to read, yeah, you can do that too. Watch the game, the whole 9 yards, anything. So I get that all the time. Sometimes the guy will call me up and say, well, hey, it's her living room. She decorated and all. I can understand that. And that's being nice. It's real nice at the end of the day. Or, I want a big screen experience. I want a big movie theater screen. That's what I want. Everybody wants big when it comes to screen. Everybody wants bigger. And the problem, TV costs too much money. And they see our technology doing this. Now you're going to have the best of both worlds. She can read her books and she can enjoy the beauty of her living room. And you can watch things on a big screen. Not your screen watching out the fading. That's why that woman one of our customers came in and she painted an entire wall with that stuff. Hope you enjoyed. Technology will probably be available 2 weeks from today. We still have a lot of testing to do. Mind you, I still, not only, even though we're showing this off, we still have the other half of this, which is the integrated technology we have coming in that allows us to interact and move things across the screen. I got these pens coming allow me right into the screens, all kinds of stuff. And we got this panel technology we're working on too, but we should have this done pretty soon, about 2 weeks from today. Let me see. Are we going to have overseas? Probably for the 24s, will probably be overseas. 24s do up to 100 to 120 inches. We'll probably do that for the overseas. So yeah, but it will be available to customers. All right, gotta go. Thank you for your time, and God bless. Of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, because if it weren't for Him, none of this would be possible. Gotta go, and God bless.